What's up, everybody? We're here, Game 6 recording between Texas Game Overs and the St. Louis Mud Chickens. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. This video will be posted tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching all the stuff and everything. You guys have been crushing the views and the likes on this series. What's been going on, dude?
And pitching in this game, Clayton Kershaw. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters on balance, man. It's one of those things that
I reached out to Ricky because I thought you were like super mad at me.
Or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can,
you know what I'm talking about?
It's going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was like, dang, he kicked me out the group. I was like, dang, he gonna get mad at me like that? That's why I asked if we're good.
For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. So 2 balls and no strikes. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so
Jeter. There's 1 out, and that's 2. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Brandon Lau, the leadoff batter, as
just a dude. It does that like you don't. It doesn't save. When you go back to the show, it brings it back to what it was. Yeah, so it doesn't save when you're in Diamond Dynasty. If I go back to the show, it's going to be set like this. So it just throws it off.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Nice.
And Dixon hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here comes Bellinger. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And that squirts through. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw in. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Oh, nice pitch.
Strike three, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Kershaw back to work. This one in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Kershaw deals. Fouled off left side. Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out.
I'm just going to throw you a heater down the middle. I didn't think it was going to drop that far.
Scott Rowland.
And it's Scott Rowland, too. It's crazy.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right side, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And
Becky, come on, get out of here. Sorry.
The wind to the pitch. Fought off foul. That's to third.
Nice. Good old Scott.
Over to first. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Eggy Rosario. Swings and misses. And
that was nasty.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Liner, and oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Yep.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Rap Dixon digging in now. And a sac bunt here. Bare hand scoop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Why didn't it get on my... Okay. All right.
And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goldie over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. here at Busch Stadium. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swings through the
Nice.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 so far. Bazana in plenty of time to first. Yelich out on the play. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And down on strikes. And
That glitched out for me.
As we go to the top of the 4th.
Crazy.
And here is Travis Bazana. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bazana, 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. And that one fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Goldie steps on first for the out. So up next, Jason Bay. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. And he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here in St. Louis. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
A little out
nice.
there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Carew. And he handles it himself.
It's my turn to hit ground balls to your first baseman.
Will climb in. Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, it is.
1 out, base is empty. Dixon handles this one. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Oh,
Swing
nice
and a
one.
miss, struck
Nice.
him out. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Kershaw back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez reached on an infield single his first time. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
No.
And we're back. We head to the bottom
Because
of the fifth.
remember, it was in the Discord and didn't work, and then when we did it in the live, it didn't work either. I got to figure out the.
Right center. Dives for it. Makes the play.
I'm gonna clip that. I can't. Send me that, and I'll put that in my reel. That was a top. That was a play. One of the plays of the series right there. I'll say that. That was nice. Good job. Good catch right there. Huh? Yeah, capture a screenshot, and then it should tell you like the last 5 minutes or whatever, or last minute. I can pull it out of the edit, so it happened around like the 16th minute, so I can just go in there and pull it out.
Foul ball there. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact.
You
and
notice?
That's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
For real? Is this for real?
Rosario.
Why? Where are you going?
Box comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh.
Swing and a high fly
Really?
ball in the air left field.
Well, congratulations.
And that ends the inning.
I mean, you have my number if you ever want to call and talk,
And
man.
welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Shea Langoliers.
Can I ask you a question? Why you say it like that?
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Were you upset with me that night? That's why you removed me from the group? Or is it like
And
a
that
joke?
one fouled off.
Or what? You were pissed? Okay.
The 0-2
That's why I sent you that long message. I hope you read it.
on the ground. Zips
Yeah.
into first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the shortstop.
Did you at least read the
takes it.
message?
First time up, he reached on a bunt single.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know I'm. Doesn't matter whatever happens. Just know
Left field.
I'm always here for
2
you, dude.
away. Here's the
I think
center
we had a
fielder,
moment a long
Cameron
time ago, and
Meister.
I feel like
0 for
that's a
2
good.
in this one.
So you're gonna put your 2 weeks notice in tomorrow?
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line.
Nice.
Fair ball. The throw into second, not in time. It's a double.
What about, is Corey going to go with
He
you?
didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there and
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Lau at the plate.
Oh, for him to be the crew leader? Nice.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Is this a for sure thing, or is this like a...
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. And now it's Christian Yelich. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
just got to delay.
Well, I mean, because it's broke to the left. I'm not waiting on that one. The other one was so inside, it was ridiculous.
Right there.
So,
It's 0-2.
like, because I know that you've been telling me and Corey for the last 6 months, it's like, I have a new job, I'm leaving. Oh, I shouldn't even swung at that. But,
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
well,
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
for sure, thanks for
Swing.
looking out for me and helping me out. And it was an honor to cut and do things for you, you know what I mean? So.
Terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2 strikes. That ball's foul.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
But no, I do. That's why I said in the message, I appreciate you like looking out for me
Up the
and,
middle, Dixon.
you know,
The throw to first. And
helping
then
become the worker I am
Ohtani
now. You know what I mean?
And that'll do it.
So, and I'll always, you ask me to do something, I'll do it. Like I'm ready for them to move all these trees out the way tomorrow. So, ready to go. It's supposed to rain at 11.
Swing and a miss. Nice
And then
changeup.
Tuesday is supposed to be the worst.
Have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive. Yelich ranging back, leaping, and it's gone. So he blasts
Good shot, dude. I was nowhere near that, but I tried my hardest to rob that. That would have been nasty if I robbed that.
Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Good shot, dude.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rosario squeezes it, and there's 2 away. And
Yeah,
now
you are.
Carew.
It's crazy.
Up the middle, Jeter whips it to first on the run.
Derek Jeter. He plays great defense, but batting.
In St. Louis.
All right, Kershaw is gonna have to get up out of here probably in the next inning. He's playing a hell of a game, but it's about that time. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Here is Goldschmidt.
That's funny. Ooh, that was nasty.
Smith, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one down the line, and it gets by him.
I'll just stay right there. No, I know, but Scott, it's Gold's. He's not really that. He's old.
So man aboard, and here is
If it was this guy, then I would have been at second.
Swings through that one.
Wow.
0-1.
0-1.
Meisner ranging into the alley. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
So slow, dude.
And the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
I shouldn't even swung at that. I shouldn't even swung at that.
Swing
And that-
a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses, and the count 1-2.
Caught a
One
break
ball.
right there. That's pretty good.
That was a strike, dude. I was like, I'm about to go sit down. That's crazy.
Hacks and misses. It's a
That's pretty much the
strikeout.
same spot, but on the opposite side.
So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter. And the inning is
Nice
over.
catch.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. New pitcher on here, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
4-2 is the count.
Did that go to your feet? Because on my screen, I put it at the very top. Don't swing at this. Don't swing.
And there's a ball.
All right, I'm throwing you a fastball down the middle because I'm not going to do all that crap.
Swing and a
I put it on the middle. I literally put it right down the middle. Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Jay
dude.
Langoliers. Grounded out his first time up.
Like, what is that? Like, that was in the middle.
There's the strike.
1-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball.
Dude, that was
The hand
nasty,
looks so
bro.
good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Rap Dixon. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
And a
Oh.
big shot into right center field.
Dude, the ump.
And it gets by him.
The ump
Now
threw
he
me
turns
off,
ahead for
dude.
second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first.
I thought.
Anytime
Oh,
you
my
drive
God.
the other way, you feel
I thought I was the
really
ump.
about what you
I
did.
thought I was on the.
You
I
trust
thought I was the
yourself.
ump, and I was like, what the hell?
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. This to third, but that rolls foul. So the tying run at second. Runner goes again. High fly ball out towards left center. Yelich on the move. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Smith back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ooh.
And a miss.
I don't know why he swung at that. That's on me.
As a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little
Yeah.
bit.
Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. That one ripped. That's back there.
2-run home run game for my boy.
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
Christian.
It can be tough to bounce back
0-1.
after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Who is that in your center field that just threw that ball? You, God
Runners in
dang.
position.
You would have hosed me if I went to third, dude.
Bellinger. Yeah, he
Ooh,
swings,
nice.
misses,
It
and
lagged
it's a
so
ball.
bad on that swing. That was crazy. I'll take it, though.
That one
One
is
ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably.
Oh, nice, dude. And then you go outside.
Shohei
Nice.
Ohtani
Nice
getting
pitch,
ready
dude.
to hit. Late
Ooh,
with the swing there.
nice
I
corner.
think he was sitting off
You gotta
speed
wait a
there.
little longer on that one.
And a foul ball.
Too early.
Gets a piece there.
I
We'll
popped
do it
that
again.
up. Scott Rowland's got that.
Rolling. Snags it for the second out.
How'd you get his card?
Couldn't lay off
Did
right
you do a
there.
challenge?
Fastballs, they just look
Okay,
really
so they got a Scott
good.
Rowland challenge?
But they're just about impossible
Bet.
to get the barrel to.
And
I
that
need it.
one fouled off.
You got
Meisner
that.
makes his way towards it.
Good catch.
Nails it. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis. Now it's
top of the
second
ninth.
baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Where's my... They're all just... Okay. I'm in the game.
Raisel Iglesias comes out trying to close it out. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Bay will hit next.
Ooh!
Wall, and you can touch 'em all.
Nice shot, dude.
And
Dang, would you hit that like the
into
triple
the
deck?
second deck it
God
goes.
dang.
It's 4-2.
446? Nice shot, dude.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. He's
Yeah.
already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side.
You
That'll
get a
hook
hold of that
both
one,
seats.
for sure.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Yelich sizing this one up. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Down to third baseman, Scott Rowland. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to
There
first,
you have it.
ball game.
Well, this
The
was a
World
tight
Series
one.
champs, St. Louis Mud Chickens.
Runs on the board.
Hope you guys enjoyed the series. Playing the Texas game over. If James wants to run it back, we'll probably run it back, but do the opposite where he starts off at home and then he has home field advantage. But I really appreciate y'all checking out the series. Guys, we'll upload this last video tomorrow when I get home after work. And, yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy the series. The last video got almost over 30-something views. So you guys have been crushing the views. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Appreciate it. Good series, man.
Play ball!